Why is fast food so bad in America? Let's find out.
We're in a fast food Great Depression.
I was having some dinner tonight. I decided to get something from Culver's.
Culver's is
Culver's is
alright.
one of those
Yeah.
establishments, I should add, at least prefacing this,
What is Culver's? This is the first time I hear about this.
this is what started it all. Culver's is one of those establishments that has always been regarded as being, yeah, it's fast food, but it's generally a little higher quality. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's like Steak and Shake, Culver's, Five Guys. These are all like fast food plus. It's not fast food, but it's fast food plus.
Isn't Five Guys so ridiculously expensive you might as well just go to a restaurant and eat properly, though, or something like that?
At least a little bit better as far as the quality of everything,
Yeah.
the consistency, the service, all of the above. It's just supposed to be a little better. I got a burger with bacon,
Okay,
pretty standard, right?
Yeah.
good.
I got it, and it was disgusting. And obviously, this wasn't
Okay.
for a review. This is just for me to eat, and it was awful.
That's horrible. Like, we have a Culver's here, and, like, I've been there multiple times, and I've never had a bad burger from there.
Only an American could not understand the fundamental problem of fast food, okay? This is no secret. This is the same in literally every country. You can be in America or you can be in Zimbabwe, okay? Fast food is gonna work the exact same, okay? The people who are working in fast food are probably on drugs. And they probably don't care to work there. They're just doing it for a little bit of money. It always 100% depends how good the food is on the fast food cook. Because believe it or not, there still is a little bit of finesse of how you stack your McDonald's burger. Like, I can attest to this. The place that I go to get fast food usually, it's either good because the current cook is actually good and kind of doesn't do everything at random, or it's atrocious because the cook is really bad and he doesn't care and he's gonna get fired in a week. That's how the game works. It's the same everywhere in the world.
What the fuck?
It was really bad.
Wow.
There were multiple problems with it. It was overly salty. It tasted just off. You know, it's one of those times where the item just there's something wrong about it. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
When the item tastes completely off and it's overly salty, that's impossible because you know how they make fast food? Like, I say fast food cook, but they're not really that much cooks. They just need to target the salt shaker right and press a button and it's gonna dispatch the correct amount of salt. They have absolutely no say in the matter how much of X is getting put on your food in reality. So that sounds really sus. That sounds like someone just was intentionally screwing around because why not? Because this is the American problem now, right? No one wants to work for minimum wage. No one cares to do their job properly. So who's gonna go work minimum wage? Someone who does not care always. So it's gonna get worse and worse and worse for Americans in this case. Because no one wants to work. No one wants to do certain type of jobs, and well, you know, good luck. I googled, by the way, this before watching the video. 28% of Americans have no idea how to cook. But keep in mind, this statistic gets way worse when you are starting to segregate it in age groups. Because 28% includes all the 70-year-olds who still know how to cook and do things. But the lower you get in age, the less people know how to cook and it gets ridiculous. So America is literally surviving on fast food, okay? And fast food is going away because no one wants to work in fast food. Yeah?
Taste right. It's like one of those things where it's like you're taking a bite and you're even
I don't
wondering,
know what it is, but
am
it
I
is
going to get
some-
sick from this?
Yeah.
I ordered it with no cheese, but the thing had like
At least I have never had that problem or fear.
six
had
slices
cheese.
of cheese melted on
I
it.
really don't like it whenever people put extra cheese on things. Like, I usually get one slice of cheese. 2 slices is too many cheeses. That's too much, bro. Like, I'm eating a hamburger, not a cheeseburger. Well, I guess sometimes I do order a cheeseburger, but I mean, you know what I mean? It's too much fucking cheese.
I get it. I get it.
And with all of
Some foods are really better with the appropriate amount of cheese. You think cheese is never too much. You think cheese can never be a harm, right? But some foods legitimately just taste better with less cheese.
that, it just made me wonder, number one, how did it get messed up that bad?
Yeah.
Number two, there seemed to be something more to it than just, oh, they just messed the order up, it just
Right.
tasted off. There were so many things weird about it.
Okay.
And this is
true.
from Culver's. This is, again, supposed to be an establishment that's supposed to be a higher tier fast food chain. And I hate
You know who's really been doing a good job recently is KFC.
Why?
KFC has really turned a lot of shit around. Because like 10 years ago, like you go to KFC and you like I mean there's this KFC. It's in like the fucking it's in Austin. If you're in Austin, you know the KFC I'm talking about. And
No one does. Austin's a big place, probably, with multiple KFCs.
you open the fucking door and there could be a dead homeless person in the lobby at that exact moment, right? Like they are
Isn't that America in general? I'm sorry, is Austin special with that? I have heard that this is a problem everywhere in America.
dead right now. KFC and there's like dirt on the floor. There's dirt everywhere. There's like people living in the KFC. It is what it is, right? But like I go there
Nice.
every once in a while, right? And recently I've gone to KFC and man, they've really turned shit around. Things have really improved at KFC. The quality is better. The delivery of the food is better. Like Culver's, I went to Culver's maybe like a week ago with my dad, and it was fine. But I didn't get a burger though, to be fair. Yeah, no more dead homeless people? Yeah, they got rid of them, bro. They patched them out.
How do you get rid of homeless people in America, though? You can't kick them out, can you? Yeah, aren't there laws that prohibit people from kicking out homeless people from, restaurants and stuff? I don't know, but that sounds strange. How do you get rid of them? Has anyone tried to tell, California how to do that? Or some other shithole?
hate to say it, this isn't the first time I've noticed this either.
Yeah.
Culver's, granted, has still been a little bit better. But this has been happening more and more, even with them.
Yeah.
Instances not as bad as this, but where there have been problems with my order, with the quality, it's just elapsing more and more.
Yeah.
And it's not just Culver's. It's every place. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's,
That's why you need
Yo, don't get me started on the wrong order, okay? My fast food joints, they don't mess up orders, okay? But you know what's the worst part about order messing up? It's the sushi spot. The best sushi spot by far, by the way, that has actually legit super good quality. It's just a solid 9 out of 10 for, not authentic sushi, I guess we could say. But they mess your order every single time, dude. They mess up your order every single time. It is crazy. But it's good, so, you kind of, just deal with that.
Taco
Flippy.
Bell, you name it. There have been so many places, and I'm sure you've noticed this, that I've reviewed in the last couple years, where the food has just been awful.
Yeah.
It's quite frankly disgusting.
I think also the problem is that,
America!
Taco Bell is getting sued for this. Is like the way that the food looks in the commercials, that's not the way it looks in the bag. Like, bro, that's like Tinder versus real life, you know?
Fun fact, if you get a fast food item it doesn't look like on the, display or whatever, you can send it back and say, yeah, I want this on like it's on a display. This is not what's on the display, so, give me the good one, and they're gonna make you the good one. Now, granted, they're probably gonna spit in it or, pee or poop in it slightly, but, at least it's gonna look good.
And I hate when this happens. And what bothers me even more is when it's becoming more and more of the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm trying out these sorts of items, and time and again, it's some burnt piece of garbage. It's some just vile
nice.
slop, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
And it's getting to the point.
And this is, I want to say this right now before somebody comes in with their hot take because they're like a European or something, is like they say, oh well, it's fast food. That's what you get, right? Nah, bro,
No.
that's not what it used to be like. You would go to McDonald's to like celebrate back in the day.
Used to be, okay? Before McDonald's became a soulless corporation that only cared about your money and leased franchising to people that cared even less than them, okay? Used to be, okay? Well, let's forget about the old times, because they're not coming back. You deal, America, with what you have. And currently what you have is, well, everything of the worst. Everything of the worst. And it's great. Hey, I'm sorry for laughing, but you need to understand. America, for Europe, you're just a giant clown show, okay? We don't really care about you. We're not friends, okay?
Now you go to McDonald's because you can't celebrate. Now you go to McDonald's to like punish yourself. It's like, I'm such a fat piece of shit. I'm gonna go to McDonald's so I can die faster. You know? And that's just not the way it used to be, guys. Like, I'm telling you, back in the day, I remember this shit back in 1998, 1999. I was there whenever they would have a news special that said that McDonald's had the new Happy Meal Beanie Babies toys. And my mom and I drove up to McDonald's and we waited in line for, I'm not even kidding you, 45 fucking minutes. Because we were trying to get all the Beanie
That sounds like what stupid people do, yeah.
Babies from the Happy Meals because they were investments, right? And everybody was doing this shit. It was the 90s. And so you would get your food there and like those nuggets would be hot. You wouldn't have that soggy limp dick shit that they have now. Like, I don't know what the hell happened. Now, you don't want to know one big factor for this is a lot of people.
Dude, remember when McDonald's had a playground for kids? Bruh. We would go to McDonald's as kids, and there would be a playground that would be lit. There would be a bunch of kids playing, doing random things. It was great.
Well, nowadays are getting their food delivered. And you cannot expect to get your food delivered and for it to have the same freshness as it would have if you ordered it at the store yourself.
What do you mean?
So that's a very important.
You have thermal packaging. What do you mean? It's called thermal packaging. It's like they put it in and it's not hot, but you know it's not cold.
Factor. There's a lot of little things about this that have changed.
Now, where pretty much every other item that I review is just it's disgusting in some way or another.
That's good.
Or it's just so overpriced that it might be alright, but it's like you're burning your money.
Yeah.
What's even the point? And then, you know, the best part is that you're...
Well, fast food is burning money. I don't know if fast food was ever... I don't... You know, when I was a kid, I had no idea what money was, right? My mom just bought me the Happy Meal or whatever, and it's fine. I didn't know if it was expensive or not, but for as long as I can remember, fast food is not actually, you know, cheap. Fast food is not really cheap, and I'm pretty sure that's probably not even the case in America. You know, if you want... Now, admittedly, if you want to just buy a small burger, the small fries, and a small drink, and that's all you're gonna eat for one time, that's still like €4. For €4, I can eat for 2 days if I go to a supermarket. I mean, it's not gonna be the luxurious stuff, but it's gonna... I can easily eat for €4 for 2 days, no problem, and still have leftovers for the third one, probably. I don't know. Fast food is not about saving money any longer. It's not cheap any longer. And I'm pretty sure this is especially the case in America, that fast food is, like, way more expensive than actual basic food nowadays. Again, sponsorships like HelloFresh and all of that garbage, they're blatant ripoffs.
You're burning your money for absolute garbage when it's bad, too.
Right.
That's another thing. Like the last video that I did. For those Arby's mac and cheese bites. They were horrible.
Sounds good,
I mean,
though.
there have been times when Burger King has done their mac and Cheetos. And those were better than that.
That's pathetic.
Cheetos.
And like Arby's is one of those places where like if you drive a pickup truck and you don't wear a shirt, you go to Arby's. And like you try to pay them with cash and they have to call in the manager because they don't know how to make change. Like I've never met a person that works at Arby's that isn't a fucking moron. Every time there's something wrong. Because like my dad and I, we used to like back in the day, we used to get Jamocha shakes at Arby's. Like this is like a thing that we would do. It's because we would volunteer to fix up, some like different like national like park areas, and we did it for exercise, etc. And then afterwards we would go and get Arby's, get like a drink there, something like that, right? And so this is how it was for a long time. I went there all the time, and every time
that sounds like a lie, by the way, but okay.
Be some more on there. The thing is, though, it really depends on the place because, like, if you go, and I'm gonna just keep it real here, is like if you go to the Taco Bell in the hood, you're gonna get a shitty fucking food. You're gonna get some garbage. You're gonna get some slop. But if you go up to like, here in Austin, you go to Lakeway, you go to Westlake, and you get your food at Taco Bell, bro, that guy, actually, let me show y'all, like, real quick. I even have a video of this shit to show you what the difference is. Asmongold, pink sparkles, fucking, what was that? Was it Taco Bell? And so this is my girlfriend at the time, not anymore because it's me, right? And so, like this.
Dude, that's sad. She used him for clout. I mean, that's seriously what it was. And then he simped over her for like 2 years and constantly texted and called her or something. It was wild. Admittedly funny, but a little bit sad though.
Dude, like, we go to Taco Bell, everything is totally fucking normal. Like, look at that. He's so nice.
I wasn't really in the wrong, but it's like
I wasn't in the right either, probably,
we
yeah.
do that all the time.
And so anyway, oh fuck, does it not show it?
Can I get
Oh, he actually looks younger. Wow, there's actually a legitimate difference, huh? Wow. Wow.
chicken quesadilla?
No. Yeah.
Okay, you said yes. I was about to say, man. Okay.
So it's like they're already having fun playing games, and this is, by the way, like she lived in a nice area, right? He says no.
I don't have anything to say other than we really enjoy you two together.
Yo, can I get
Hearts and chat, everyone.
Jesus, I hate
and,
TTS.
large Pepsi with light ice.
Nope. You got it.
Okay, I see where this is going.
So he's just saying no constantly, but then you got it. Okay.
All right, do you want anything?
That's two people.
So
Yeah.
Say hi.
All right. This is nice.
so anyway, like this happens.
We take care of you.
11,000 people watching.
So everybody, like, this dude is totally chill. He's all about his job. He's happy. He's doing his work. We got everything that we needed to get. But if you go to the taco, like anywhere, any fast food restaurant that is within a 1 mile radius of the
Okay.
highway.
Highway. Well, it's a highway. What do you want, honestly?
Is not going to be what you want it to be.
It's called fast food with the good ending, okay? The highway fast food, if you know what I'm saying. It's like massages with the good ending.
Let me just tell you that. It's not going to be what you want it to be. So this is the point I'm trying to
And you're like hoping that she has a smaller dick than you, okay? So you don't feel embarrassed about the happy ending.
make, right? I'm trying to show this because, like, there's a massive
America.
difference. Like, this guy was like the manager. We went to this Taco Bell like 20 times. It's about the location that the store is at more even than what the store is.
Well, yeah, true. Because in the ghetto, only people from the ghetto are gonna go and work in the McDonald's from the ghetto. Basic logic, I guess?
That's my point.
I mean, it's not the most difficult thing in the world, but there was that issue. Then I go back a few videos. There's this chicken sandwich, I think, from Burger King, and it was like a piece of rubber. That was horrible too.
Well, of course it's a piece of rubber. How you?
How do you get, dude? It's like that's not even their fault. You know they get that shit frozen, right? And then they need to like warm it up and stuff. I don't know. My chicken has never been like rubber. It's actually one of the best items on the menu because it's never like rubber. I mean, okay, so you need to understand why we Europeans hate American food. In America, everything is literally packed to the brim with sugar. Europeans who go to America for the first time and taste a piece of bread, it's indistinguishable from sugar for us. Okay? It's absolutely insane. It's just indistinguishable because there's so much sugar in everything. Something that in the EU is banned for human consumption because it causes blindness, cancer, and I don't know, something else. In the US, it's like prime stuff that gets pumped in your food, okay? The quality is different. So, you getting rubbery chicken in the EU? I mean, if you're in Germany, probably. But everywhere else, it's like, probably not. Probably not. Like, your biggest problem in fast food in Europe is, at least in my country, is you go there and it was some food was cooked in the beginning of the morning, and now it's evening plus, and the food just feels stale because it has been out too long because no one bought it and you got it and it is what it is. Okay, that's the biggest problem, and that doesn't even happen often.
I think they afford to sell it for $1. Never eat
Popeyes
chicken
released
from
their
Burger
truff
King.
chicken sandwich.
My dad one time said, he said if he gets another burger from Burger King and that shit is cold, he's gonna wait for them to open the window again. He's gonna throw the burger back in the fucking kitchen.
America, yes.
Like a grenade. He was so mad last time.
Oh.
That shit was fucking funny. I don't know what happened. Frag out, yeah. Fire in the hole. Go, drive, get out of here.
There was something really wrong with that as well. And these aren't, little criticisms. It's one thing if, there's some barbecue sauce on this sandwich, and it tastes all right, but I'm not a fan of it. That's not what I'm talking about here. These are things where there are fundamental errors,
barbecue sauce,
where it is genuinely gross and vile, to the point where it's not just, I don't like the way the sauce tastes. This is disgusting. This is burnt. This is inedible. There's something.
How do you even burn stuff in McDonald's? Again, go watch a video about how they actually prep food in those places. It should be impossible to burn stuff. Unless you literally take a lighter to the patio or something and burn it, it should be impossible. Like, how do they ruin it? It's made so simple that even a trained monkey in time will be able to do it properly. You need to probably really try hard to burn that thing. Okay, it's not sushi when you're a beginner, you put it together and it's like you take it with the chopsticks and then it falls apart because it's not rolled properly. No, we're talking about you put it in, beep, you pull it out, bam. You put it in again, beep. Well, nothing's gonna happen because it can't even heat it that much to burn it. It's like, what do you even mean?
Thing that tastes so off about this that now I'm worried. Am I going to get sick from this? This is what I'm.
Let me tell you something. If you ever go to a fast food restaurant and it's not in a rich area, and the people behind the counter are having fun, you need to go somewhere else before you get sick. You need to get the fuck out of there right away. I'm talking about right away. Like, there was one time I went to a Whataburger, and this was like,
But didn't the guy previously... You see, I mean, this is just a lie or just a good story, essentially, because this previous guy that he showed here, right? he had fun. And he said that this is the best place ever. But it's like, still not the fancy place. So, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't rely on that at all. Plus, how the hell are you actually supposed to tell if they're having fun? Bruh, dude.
Oh, I don't even fucking know. Like 10 years ago, this is when Diablo 3 came out, and I remember I went there at 2 a.m.
Sad
There was
times.
12 people behind the counter in the kitchen. They were laughing, having fun, bro. I puked my fucking brains out. Like Jeff almost went to the hospital over that shit. It was
Better
bad.
not, though.
I'm talking about. Not just, oh, it was the sauce. It didn't have enough sauce, or oh, there wasn't
Right.
enough bacon on it, or this, that, or the other thing. These are much more serious errors, and they're happening more and more.
And they will happen more.
And it's not just with one chain.
And y'all ever gone to Wendy's and you
No.
get a bacon, like bacon on your burger?
No.
And you open and you look at the slice of bacon and there's no bacon on it, it's just fat? You just got a strip of fat?
Admittedly, the fat is the, juices and whatnot, so that shouldn't actually be that bad, technically.
Y'all ever had that happen?
Talking about the entire fast food industry, from the bottom even to the top. Like I'm saying, Culver's, people generally regard Culver's
That's fast food
as
plus.
being one of the better
Yeah.
fast food establishments.
Fast food plus.
It's happening there too now. It's happening at pretty much every fast food.
Okay, let me explain why this is not going to get better anytime soon for America, okay? People who don't want to work in, jobs like McDonald's and fast food, increasing. People who can't cook, increasing. So, while these two things are increasing simultaneously, well, fast food restaurants don't actually feel the need to improve their quality of standards. There you go. Even fast food chains like KFC and whatnot that have been going down under in America because their food is not up to par, they increase the food quality through things, but not through actually, hiring competent people, because that's not necessary. As long as people increase who will not be able to cook food in America, their profits are going to go up. So this is not even an issue for fast food, the fact that, you puke 50% of the time you eat there. Because what are you going to do? Cook yourself, bro? You probably don't even know how to turn the stove on. And if it's a gas oven, well, those are going to be banned, so I guess that's cool in America. And the electric ones are more expensive. If you're eating fast food, you're not rich, okay? You're probably not rich. Most rich people don't constantly consume shit-tier fast food like McDonald's, okay? It's not gonna be good for America, okay? It's gonna be funny for everyone else, though.
Place, at least that I've been to.
Yeah.
And it's happening more and more frequently. Any consistency, it's just pretty much consistently bad at this point. And the prices, that's another thing. That's for another day, too. I could make a whole separate video about that.
They're
I
expensive.
was thinking, though,
Prices go up.
you know those experiences that you'll get? You notice something, and you're thinking to yourself, though, is it just me? Right?
And then you
Is
go to
it
YouTube,
just me,
yeah.
or is... And then,
This is the
you'll
way I
state
felt about KFC.
your observation.
Yeah.
I have my suspicions. I'll be straightforward with that. But I'm still thinking that. Is it just me? Is it just me? Or has fast food gotten even worse? Is it?
No.
Am I trapped?
I don't know. I mean, has fast food really gotten worse? I feel
Probably.
like... Yeah. But it depends on the location. Like, if you go to a fast food restaurant in a nice area, it's probably better than it was. But if you go to a fast food restaurant in a poor area, you might die.
In some sort of bubble where it's just getting worse and worse and worse, and everyone else, fast food is just great as ever, and here I am where it's just at the absolute bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or is there something more to it?
I think the big reason why, too, is because a lot of people don't want to work there. And working in a fast food restaurant sucks. And the wages have been stagnant for 10 years.
He did.
People aren't getting paid enough money. Nobody gives a shit about doing their job. And, I mean, I'm going to be honest, guys, Flippy can't come soon enough. They've got to sort this shit out as soon as they possibly fucking can, man. Like, they have to, because it's just...
Dude, the meme about, okay, if you want $15 an hour for working in McDonald's, you're gonna be replaced by a machine. Do it. Do it. See what happens. It's gonna go under. Those machines are not good enough. They're too expensive, okay? And, you know, if you're putting it in the ghetto, man, that's pretty much like putting up a sign and saying, hey, destroy this multi-million-dollar thing because it's funny. You're probably not even going to get arrested because it's America also, you know? It is what it is. Again, remember, you can rob in America and not be arrested, but you can't stop the robbers from robbing because they're actually not breaking any laws anymore. So you're technically just trying to assault innocent civilians. That's where America currently is. And it's hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, America. Such a lovely place to not live in. But anyway, yeah. Then, machines can't replace McDonald's workers. That's just the brutal reality. We are way too far from that from happening. It's not even close currently. I mean, some locations can kind of manage to do that, but no, full automation is not even close for McDonald's or any other fast food place. Have you seen automated hot dog dispensers? I hope you haven't, because that looks like a nightmare.
It's nuts how, just like, and like, I know, like, I don't want to make sure this is like, oh, the fast food workers are stupid. Like, no, I don't care if they're stupid or not. That's a hard fucking job, man. Like, that's the last place I would want to.
It's not. It's actually not. I mean, the only hard thing about McDonald's is that you kind of need to move slightly faster than, you know, you would averagely do. But it's not a hard job. Anyone who says McDonald's is a hard job is a complete fucking retard, okay? Let's be real here for a second. Anyone who can't manage a McDonald's job can't manage any other job also, okay? Like, there's a reason the entry level for those places is 0. Because it takes 0 to do it properly, okay? It's not a hard job. It's just a job that no one wants to do at best times.
Work is in a restaurant. That's awful, bro. That shit's stressful. Look at Gordon Ramsay. Look at how many wrinkles are on his fucking forehead.
The
That's because he's been in the kitchen his whole
though.
life. So yeah, I mean,
actual cooking is uncomparable to McDonald's, okay? Okay? Real restaurants, yeah, that thing is actually hard. McDonald's, no.
And it's stressful as hell. So I totally understand it. But at the same time, you know, the quality of the food is going to go down because people aren't getting any fucking money. You gotta be on food stamps in order to work at one of these places. It's bad.
I have my suspicions, like I said. I could take a guess. But what I want is perspective. Right? I could have my guesses.
Yeah.
I could have my suspicions. But I was thinking about this as I was looking earlier at that absolutely vile burger that I got.
I'm going to tell y'all what the solution for this is because some people are asking what it is.
Automation?
So this is what it is. Just so y'all can get and figure out what this is real quick. So you got it right here. So let's talk a little bit about this situation. Guess what word is not programmed into Flippy's language dictionary? Unions.
He's right though. Guess what also is not programmed in Flippy's language? Not getting wrecked by someone who just randomly throws something at him, okay? And you still have a guy still planting things on this. Again, optimization for fast food is a joke currently. It's not happening anytime soon. So, you know, keep dreaming about Flippy. Maybe he's gonna appear in your dreams. That's your best case scenario. Nah, man. Flippy can't do anything.
Guess which word is not programmed into Flippy's language? Lunch break. You think he cares about if it's Christmas or not? Absolutely fucking not. You think he cares if he's not getting... Oh, it's not for shut the fuck up. But there it is. And so this is the future right here, guys. This is the new fast food worker, and this is our salvation. This right here, because, like, let's be honest.
Yeah, so they normally cook for 4.5 minutes.
Like, if I had to bet, I would bet...
You know how much this thing costs? Probably 10 mil. Okay, probably actually slightly less. But it costs literal millions. Again, people are just gonna break this in America just for giggles. They're not gonna actually be even going to the fast food restaurant. They're just gonna see an opportunity and be like, bam, 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 and there you go. There you go. Rip Flippy, you will not be missed. Anyway, I think we're done with this video. It's 40 minutes of this, man. We already talked about everything importante. Anyway, this was Quizzer Sid saying thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.